me introduce Russell Nuttree.
So the group in front of you, our swing choir is our traveling choir. It's our 18 of the most hardworking, most dedicated to our choral program students in the high school. They are auditioned. They have a choral audition where they have to sing. They also have a choreography audition where they have to dance. And we teach them to dance for about a half hour, then they do it, and then we decide if they can make the cut. So these are the ones that make the cut. We brought a few different songs for you throughout our year that we performed. We're going to start with a song that I think many of you will recognize. It's made popular by Imagine Dragons. It's called Believer.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up inside of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Second thing, second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my CEO. Ooh, the master of my CEO. Ooh, I was broken from a young age, shaking my soul into the masters, writing my poems. To the few that looked at me, took me, shaking me, feeling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, singing my message, from the veins, singing my lessons, from the brain, seeing the beauty through the. Hey, you made me a believer, believer. Hey, you break me down, you build me up, believer, believer. Hey, oh let the bullets fly, oh let them rain. My life, my love, my drive, they came from. Hey, you made me a believer, believer. Third things third, send a prayer to the ones up above. All the hate that you've heard has turned your spirit to a dove. Oh, ooh, your spirit up above. Oh, ooh. I was choking in the crowd, living my brain up in the clouds, falling like ashes to the ground. Hoping my feelings they would drown, but they never did. Heaven and flowing, inhibited, limited till it broke up and it rained down. It rained down like. Hey, you made me a believer, believer. Hey, you break me down, you build me up, believer, believer. Hey, oh let the bullets fly, oh let them rain. My life, my love, my drive, they came from. Hey, you made me a believer, believer. Last things last by the grace of the fire and the flame. You're the face of the future, the blood in my veins. Oh, ooh, the blood in my veins. Oh, ooh. Hey, you made me a believer, believer. Hey, you break me down, you build me up, believer, believer. Hey, oh let the bullets fly, oh let them rain. My life, my love, my drive, they came from. Hey, you made me a believer, believer.
See, we do the cool stuff in choir too. It's okay. Come join the choir. Our next piece, depending on how old you are, depends on how you might know it. If you're my age or older, you'll probably know it from Dolly Parton. If you're a few years younger than me and down, you probably know it from Pentatonix. This is Jolene, and it's going to feature Ari Winbush on solo.
Jolene, 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 Jolene. Oh, I'm begging of you, please don't take my hand. Our knees beyond the very flaming locks of auburn hair. I'm your skin and eyes so slowly. Sounds like I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you and whatever you decide to do. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Oh, I'm begging of you, please don't take my hand. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Oh, take them just because you can. Oh, please don't take them even though you can. Oh, please don't take them even though you can. You can, you can. Jolene, Jolene.
This next song, the first three that we're sharing with you are from our fall concert, so they always get mad at me when I make them remember things that they had to do back in September and October. But as you can see, they can do it just fine. It was actually the theme of our concert, and I said to them, well, what if just for a crazy idea, we used our music to do something other than just sing at people? What if we used our music to send a message? Or we used our music to make people feel loved and included and like they were valuable? And so we took this song and we titled our entire concert after it. This is called Stand in the Light.
Stand in the light and be seen as we are. Did I tell you I hear what you say? Never look back as you're walking away. Carry the music, the memories, and keep them inside you. Laugh every day. Don't stop those tears from falling down. This is who I am inside. This is who I am. I'm not gonna hide. 'Cause the greatest risk will ever take us by far. To stand in the light and be seen as we are. To stand in the light and be seen as we are. With courage and kindness, hold on to your faith. You get what you give and it's never too late. To reach for the branch and climb up, leaving sadness behind you. Fight hard for love. We can never give it up. This is who I am inside. This is who I am. I'm not gonna hide. 'Cause the greatest risk will never take us by far. To stand in the light and be seen as we are. To stand in the light and be seen as we are. Riding the storms that come raging towards us, we dive. Holding our breath as we break through the surface with arms open wide. With arms open wide. This is who I am inside. This is who I am. I'm not gonna hide. 'Cause the greatest risk will ever take us by far. To stand in the light and be seen as we are. To stand in the light and be seen as we are. Cause the greatest risk will ever take us by far. To stand in the light and be seen as we are. To stand in the light and be seen as we are. To stand in the light and be seen as we are.
from our Christmas program, which was just last month. So it feels like longer than that. The first piece is a fun a cappella piece called Come and See the Baby.
Oh, won't you come and see the baby? Come and see the baby. Come and see the baby born in Bethlehem. Oh, won't you come and see the baby? Come and see the baby. Come and see the baby born in Bethlehem. The shepherds were tending their flocks on that night, when angels appeared and said, "Go and find the light shining bright." Oh, won't you come and see the baby? Come and see the baby. Come and see the baby born in Bethlehem. Oh, won't you come and see the baby? Come and see the baby. Come and see the baby born in Bethlehem. The star shone the light on the place where he lay. The babe in the stable was sleeping in the hay. Born today, oh, won't you come? Angels sing of peace on earth. Oh, won't you come? Shepherds celebrate the birth. Oh, won't you come? Wise men bring your gifts for him and go to Bethlehem. Oh, won't you come and see the baby? Come and see the baby. Come and see the baby born in Bethlehem. Oh, won't you come and see the baby? Come and see the baby. Come and see the baby born in Bethlehem. Oh, won't you come and see the baby? Come and see the baby. Come and see the baby born in Bethlehem. Oh, won't you come and see the baby? Come and see the baby. Come and see the baby born in Bethlehem. Come and see the baby born in Bethlehem. Bethlehem. Bethlehem.
I want to thank Mr. Hughes, thank you Vicki Mao for organizing and getting us here. Thank you Judy Rouse for our accompanist. We're going to leave you with a traditional piece of swing choir we've done for many years about a great tradition of Christmas time that if you get, it could mean someone doesn't like you and it probably doesn't get consumed, and by Easter, it's your doorstop. This is Christmas.
Chocolate cakes and butter cakes and cakes with lots of spice. Layered cakes and angel cakes I think are very nice. But when it comes to Christmas time, can anyone dispute that when you bake a Christmas cake, it really should be, surely could be, yes it would be, positively, absolutely, must be made with fruit. Fruit cake.
Now you want some lemon peel, I would say a cup or two. Then some raisins, dates and figs, just how much is up to you. Now you want some lemon peel, I would say a cup or two. Then some raisins, dates and figs, just how much is up to you.
Pecans and walnuts and hazelnuts, almonds and all other cradle nuts. Pecans and walnuts and hazelnuts, almonds and all other cradle nuts.
Unfortunately, he did decide to do a weird thing. That's what you'll look like. Excellent job. I would point out, Mr. Bowman sitting over here, our high school principal would point out to you, these students behind us are active in more things than just choir. And they're great leaders at the high school, they're good students. We want to thank you for your leadership. Your district goes as your high school goes. And our high school is going very well right now, so, because of students like you. So thank you. Let's give them another.
We're going to be traveling to contest in March and then our big spring concert May 17th. Might want to get tickets now.
Mr. Nutt mentioned contest. We have a state judge sitting right here who happens, and he's part-time, to be the Hillview Elementary principal. And I watched Mr. Myers, who was a wonderful music teacher before he became an administrator. How'd they do? They did very well. Remember that when he scores you.
Always way up northwest.
Yeah, and I know the bus is running, because I heard it back there. You guys are ready to go eat at Wendy's? Enjoy. Thanks again. Thank you. But this will be on our TV network. Mr. Dunham, probably.
I'll probably have it scheduled by the end of the day, so it should be on TV next week.
Yeah, so, well, big snowstorm coming if you want to watch it a few times. Put the blanket around and watch this over and over.
Also, whenever you want
It
on YouTube.
Pardon?
It's on YouTube on demand also, so.
YouTube on demand, but it is a time for the district to kind of show off a little bit. We're showing off all our wonderful students and families that we have here. So you'll get a chance to come up front and tell us who you are. Tell the world back there who you are. I know Mr. Carr always mentions at board meetings, we got about 2 million people that watch that channel. Give or take a few million, right? Yeah, somewhere in there. But I do want to point out that we do have some wonderful students that are putting a lot of time in beyond the school day, along with Mr. Dunham filming this. So I'm going to start over here in this camera. I just want you to step out around. Tell us who you are, what grade you're in, and what you like to do. Go ahead.
I'm Drew Carr. I'm a junior at Newark High School. I'll just do what I film a lot. Filming and editing kind of takes up my free time. So.
Yeah. Let's give Drew a hand. Thank you, Drew. Main camera.
I'm Kyle Mick. I am a senior, and usually I'm filming with Drew and editing with him.
Film a lot of things. Let's give Kyle a hand.
Hi, I'm Parker Smith. I'm a junior at Newark High School. Either filming or I'm at tennis practice of some kind.
Thank you. Notice they mentioned filming. They do a lot of filming and have a great time in doing that. And you'll notice it's a senior and 2 juniors. So as you're watching that, younger students here, we need people to replace them up through because Mr. Dunham has one heck of a department over there and a lot of good kids involved, and we need to replenish that as we're coming up through. So anyhow, wonderful stuff. As I mentioned, we get sponsored every month by a different group. I'm going to ask Mr. Stickler to come up front here with Mr. Quackenbush. So not often you get the president and the president to be in the same location at one time, and then you just have, I'm just a member of Rotary standing up here. So I'll get out of their way and let them speak.
Well, thank you for allowing us to be here today and sponsoring.
I'm sorry, Mr. Stickler. We need this for the camera.
Are we good now? Oh, yeah. I just want to thank you for allowing us to be here today and be a part of this. I think Newark School sometimes gets a little bit of a bad rap on different things when things get printed in the paper and stuff like that and some of the statistics that go out, but there are so many good things going on that don't get told about. I see them at our Rotary Club meetings when we host some students and they come in and we get to talk with them and they tell us about what's going on in your choir and the band and the whole athletic program and so forth, and of course all the academics. So, and that takes a great strong administration to do those types of things. So We were very fortunate, and the board members as well, and what they do and how they act, carrying out what the mission of the school is. So appreciate you allowing us to be here. I don't know if you have any questions about Rotary or not, but I can tell you a little bit. Barb says tell them a little bit about Rotary. Newark Rotary is 103 years old. It's part of an international organization of about 1.2 million members. We are international. One of the biggest projects that Rotary International has taken on is the eradication of polio. There's about 3 cases left in the world. They're in countries that are very difficult to get in, like Afghanistan and Pakistan, with the Taliban and so forth. But hopefully at some point in time that will be taken care of. It has taken, 40 years to get to that point. The World Health Organization was never involved in any of that type of work or anything. It was all solely done by a service organization. You might compare Rotary to like a Kiwanis or to a Lions Club as well. Service to the community and to the world, that's what we're about, and about giving back. So I'd like to thank you again, and if you have any questions, you can try to answer those. Maybe Barb would like to say something as well. All right.
She just wants to tell you to say something.
I know, this is how it works.
So we have a card from the students at Carson. We'll present it to you from all the students in here, so if you take that back to your Rotary Club and share it.
We will display that, yes, yes. Well, thank you. Thank you. And your name is Josh? Thank you. All
Jack,
right.
thank you and Barb for everything that Rotary does for our community. It's a great organization with great people in it. And I would mention that this is Jack Stickle from Stickle Van Natta funeral. Still Van Natta on that. And I know Jack gives community leadership because he was born into that. His grandfather is Don Hill. So I believe the county building's named after him. So you got a lot of pressure on you, young man. The building named after you. A great family. Let's thank them again. Some other folks that we want to make sure that you meet before we introduce our students up here. We have a couple of school board members in here, and we have, well, I'm going to switch this up this month, Mr. Carr. Usually I do the board president first. That's switched this month. We have Mr. Warren Weber over here. If you want to stand up. Warren has his children graduated from here. Warren's grandchildren, one of them already graduated from here. I don't know how you have a senior that graduated, and next year I see him at the kindergarten registration in there. I got a kindergartner in there. And so, yeah, wonderful family. Warren is a Air Force veteran and came to Newark after his time in the service and semi-retired here, although he worked and he's on a lot of community boards and those things. And Warren, we appreciate your leadership. Let's give Warren a hand. Our board vice president, here Mr. Tim Carr. Tim has 2 children in our district. One, standing right back there in the corner, that good-looking guy. Guys, look from his mom back there, in the corner back there. I'm just kidding, Tim. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. But Tim is a pastor on the west side, or if you want to say which church station?
Northside Baptist Church, on the corner of East Ponding. The preacher's not very good, the people are nice.
We know better than that. Tim's going to start. We have, as a school superintendent, you can only imagine how many weather reports I get a day, update daily. We're going to get 20 inches of snow, we're going to get 2 inches of snow. It's going to hit at 7 a.m., it's going to hit. Tim runs the Upward Basketball League here in town. And so he's got a big decision to make. I'm going to go off of Tim. If you cancel your stuff, then we'll probably, I better watch saying that, right? Maybe we won't, but so let's give Tim a hand for all of this. Also, we have Gloria Wilson over here. There last month at this thing, she was in the 80-degree Florida weather, missing this. And Vicki Howell over here. Gloria works in my office, keeps me moving in the right direction. Love her to death. She's a wonderful person and a very efficient administrative assistant. Gloria, I appreciate what you do. Vicki Howe works over at the high school, keeps a lot of things moving over there. They put all this together. All I have to do is walk in here, and so let's thank them for everything that they do. I'll have our directors, if you would, please stand up. Amy, Mark, Mindy Vaughn's at a meeting, who was our student services director. We met Barbara, who took off to go dig in the dirt, I guess, play in the dirt, and go around the room. Gibbon Zimmerman here is in charge of our after-school programs, our safety plans, supervises a lot of our support staff dealing with mental health issues, those type of things. And I always like to teach her, it's whatever Doug doesn't want to do, I throw to Gemma, and she does it a lot better than me. So let's give Gemma a hand. Thank you. Laura Horgan here in the middle, that is our director of curriculum and staff development / a lot of other things in our district. She is fantastic. She's been in our district well over 25 years now. Started out as an English teacher at the high school. I like to tease her a little bit. She grew up in New York. She came to Denison University for her college education and was going to go back to New York. She hasn't found that way back yet. Professionally, I think. She still goes back and visits home, and we benefit a great deal from that. Maura has done a fantastic job, and I quietly tell you, she's going to be a very good superintendent one day. I quietly tell you that because I don't want any other districts to hear that. Okay? She's very valuable to our team. Let's thank Maura for what she does. If you're like me, you like to go in your office, your home, wherever, and you turn a computer on and it comes up. And everything works just right. Who's like me in here? If it doesn't work just right and it keeps spinning and all that stuff goes on, I don't know what to do, but I call Amy Norman, who's our technology coordinator. We have, and you can imagine, with 12, 13 buildings, the enormous amount of equipment and responsibility that Amy has so that we can all come in, staff and students, turn the technology on, and it takes us to where we want to go. That's thanks to Amy Norman, so let's thank Amy. And then we have our Director of Non-Certified Employees, which means you have the responsibility for our buildings, our food service, and our busing. 3 things that I prefer Mark deal with and just bring my way from that standpoint. And I want to tell you, we have new buildings thanks to this community. That we have great facilities here in our district. We want to make sure that roof lasts 35 years instead of 25. And all the systems that we have, we're run very efficient. And this time of year for Mark, with the roads, and you know, and I always tell people all the time, because I get those calls and say, well, you canceled when it was 10 below, but you didn't cancel when it was 15 below. Our buildings were built for 0 and above temperature, because the way that we did it was they take a 25-year history of what the weather was like. And if you think back, I'm old enough, as you can see, to remember what a winter used to be like. And then we had all those mild winters. And now when it gets 15 below, sometimes our buildings don't pull the air in for our heating systems the way they need to be pulled in. So we're making sure those are efficient. Mark has a staff that's just fabulous with that. We're taking care of our facilities because we appreciate the community giving us these facilities. We're making sure our kids have a great meal. And a lot of our kids, it's their best meal of the day. In some cases, it might be their own. So we take that breakfast and lunch very seriously, and our transportation. So let's thank Mark for everything he does. We have people with a lot of responsibility here, but I want our community and our parents and our students to know they're fabulous. They are wonderful people doing great things. Not just them, but everybody in their department. So, good stuff. All right, now comes the time when you students say, get out of the way and let me talk. Who's saying that? Who wants to go first? And every month I get in here and I run into a parent that says, okay? And I would tell you that, I don't know that I could have grabbed the microphone or anything. I get nervous now. Miss Wilson just walked out. I go in my office on that Friday and I lock the door. She's got to knock on it and say, get down here. Don't you, Gloria? You got to tell me something down here because I'm nervous at the other end. And then I remember what we teach everybody around here. Take a deep breath. Just relax. Mr. Bowman's tired. He's going back. No, he's not. So we got a leader going first, right? So today, you walk up here. I want you to walk up. We have a paw print right here on the ground. We have a great view right back to that camera. I'm going to look those 2 million people in the eye, and I'm going to tell them who I am. And I'm going to be very proud. Hey, you know what I heard the other day? I heard a guy speak from a major grocery store, a regional planner for them. Major. And you know what they do at the job fair? In the first 17 seconds, they determine whether they want to talk to you again. And you know what he said? We look for, do they make good eye contact with us? Are they pleasant? Or are they, before they get to that next step? So I want you, and we talk a lot about, they joke me a little bit as I tell them, hey, look them in the eye and tell them who you are. Be proud of who you are. You look that camera in the eye and tell them you're proud to be in this room. And I want you to tell them who you are, what grade you're in, what you like in school, and what you like to do out of school, and who's with you today. Because again, you would not be standing here if it weren't for the folks sitting around that table. I'm going to start off today because we had a building who could not be here, okay, because they had some things going on. So I do want to recognize those students, and they're from Ben Franklin Elementary. And here's what you have to do when you leave your glasses down on your desk at the other end. Yeah. Is a 4th grader at Ben Franklin, and we appreciate her leadership, what she does at school there. And I didn't think they were messing with these names are. Wow. And Islin Turner, who's a 5th grader at Ben Franklin. And I want to recognize those students for what they do. So let's give them a hand. Whoever's already over there. Yeah. The president's already over there. He's so sharp. Yeah. Okay, again, paw print. Stand on that paw print. Tell us who you are. You're going to go from there. Right over here, Mr. Dunham. Where do you want him at?
Just kind of stop halfway, get a quick shot, and then continue.
All right, so you stop over here. You get a picture. And then you go over to the board members and get your certificate. So
first up, we have, am I standing in the wrong place? Can you hear that? All right, we have Mr. Bowman, our high school principal. Thank you, Mr.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Newark Rotary, for sponsoring us today, and thanks for everything you do for not only Newark City Schools, but for the community as well. We're going to start off with some outstanding students here. Before I do that, again, I'd like to thank everyone here in the room, younger students here. I'll look forward to seeing you at the high school in a few years, and thank you guys for your leadership, and I look forward to seeing you as good citizens at the high school in a few years. I'm going to start off with Bobby McGee, our 9th grader. Bobby is described as a classroom leader, an active participant, and a good friend to the class. So congratulations, Bobby.
I'm Bobby McGee. I'm a freshman at Newark High. This is my stepmom and my dad. In school, I like reading. Out school, I like drawing. What was the other thing?
10th grade, Kate Baffert. Kate is a hard worker, friendly to all, and assists others in class. He is a true leader.
Hello, my name is Cade Baffert. I'm with my mother, Tiffany, and my father, John. In school, I enjoy biology a lot, and out of school, I like basketball. And I'd like to thank all my school faculties, teachers, principals, and leaders for teaching me many life lessons.
Thank you. Yeah, it was squeaky. 11th grader, Rachel Ashbrook. Rachel is described a very mature individual who is a leader in the classroom, helpful to staff and students, is always polite and considerate of others. So congratulations, Rachel.
Hi, you already know my name. This is my mom, Tammy. I'm a junior at Newark High School. You already know that too. I'm in the Newark Orchestra and I'm on the JV bowling team.
Our senior leader and citizen, Darren Hale, was described as, I'm going to quote this from the teacher that nominated you, "He's the man." That's what he wrote. And then said, Darren is a role model in the class, hard worker, pleasant, and friendly to all. So congratulations, Darren.
I'm Darren Hill. My mom couldn't make it, but we have the Baffert family. In school and out of school, I spend most of my time with sports, football and basketball. That's pretty much it.
Our CTEC citizen, Selena Baker. Selena is in the cosmetology program at CTEC. She's very dependable and a team leader. She has strong interpersonal skills, is inclusive, and is a positive influence on her peers. So congratulations, Selena.
Hi, I'm Selena Baker. I'm a junior at CTEC for cosmetology. And in school, I like to learn new things and get to practice on clients. And outside of school, I mostly focus on sports, softball. That's really about it. And I'm here with my aunt.
Next up, John Roots in Newark Digital Academy.
Thank you, Mr. Bowman. I'd also like to thank the Newark Rotary Club for sponsoring today. I have some cheater notes too, because I want to make sure that our students get their due here. The way we do it at Newark Digital Academy is the staff nominates and votes on our Citizens of the Month. So what I will read you are some of the comments that the staff that nominated. First, Erin Franklin, come on up. She is a senior and fourth year at Newark Digital Academy, enrolled at OSU Newark for next year. Those of you that know about graduation and the points and all that, you know that you have to have 18 points across a number of end-of-course exams to qualify to graduate in Ohio now. And she doesn't only have 18, she has 24 points at this time. So knocking it out of the park. Staff says that she's amazingly motivated and responsible. Found out that she is a talented writer also of children's books and on the bowling team at Newark City Schools. So she'll graduate in May, and I'll let you hear from her now.
Hi, I'm Erin Franklin. I'm here with my mom and dad, Jennifer and Drew. In school, I love English and history, and outside of school, I really love reading and writing.
We have Alcazir Givens Tolbert. He is a 10th grader, and this is his first year at NDA. Always performs good quality work, always polite, always respectful. We have a lot of extra activities that go on throughout the week at Newark Digital Academy, even though most students do the majority of their work online, and seems like every time I turn around, he's there. I've known him for some time, and I'll also tell you that he's a talented musician, and so we've got to get him back to doing those things, but very proud of you.
Hi, my name is Alcazir, and I'm here with my mom and my brother, and I love music, acting, and I'm also into meteorology, and I'm planning on doing meteorology once I'm out of high school and college. So.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Brent Fickus, principal at Liberty Middle School. We'd like to congratulate everybody. I have 3 great kids with me today as well. Our 6th grade representative is Kendall Aruda.
Hi, I'm Kendall Bruda. In school, I love math, and out of school, I like Bible. I'm a 6th grader at Liberty Middle School, and I'm here with my mom, Jeanette.
And our 7th grade representative is Mason Miller.
I'm Mason Miller, and out of school, I like football. In school, my favorite subject is math. Here with me today is my dad, Lee, and my grandpa, Russ.
And finally, representing our 8th grade is Jenna Harkin.
Hi, I'm Jenna Harkin. With me is my grandma and my stepdad. In school, I like math and reading, and out of school, I like playing in the stage band.
Next up, Wilson Middle School, Mr. Walters.
Thank you, Mr. Fickus. I am Mr. Walters, the Dean of Students at Wilson Middle School. We have 3 wonderful kids coming from Wilson today. We talk a lot of Wilson about doing things the Wilson way and doing the right thing, and these 3 certainly do that on a daily basis. Our 6th grade representative is Dallas Clay. Dallas, come on up.
I'm Dallas Clay, and I'm here with my mom and dad. In school, I'm in band. Out of school, I like sports.
Representing our 7th graders is Maddie Redmond.
My name is Maddie Redmond. I'm a 7th grader at Wilson. In school, I like language arts, and I'm in band and choir. And out of school, I like writing and reading. And I'm here with my mom and dad.
And last but certainly not least, our 8th grader is Serenity Montgomery.
Hi, my name is Serenity Montgomery. In school, I like English and science, and out of school, I like working out and reading. And these are my reasons.
Hi, I'm Nolan Sadler. I'm the principal at Heritage Middle School. I want to congratulate all the students this month. It is a big deal, so be proud of yourselves. Parents, be proud of your children as well. I've got 2 out of our 3 here this month. Our 7th grade Citizen of the Month, Alex Armstrong, is sick and not able to make it today, but I still want to recognize him. We're going to start off with our 6th grader, and that's Gabby Green.
Hi, my name is Gabby. I go to Heritage Middle School, and I am in 6th grade. My favorite subject is science, and I like to play basketball.
And our 8th grader is Stephanie Jenkins.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Jenkins, and I'm an 8th grader at Heritage Middle School. And my favorite subject in school is science, and I like just hanging out with my family.
All right, up next we got Mr. Myers from Hillview.
Hi, I'm Nick Myers from Hillview Elementary, and I'm so happy to be here and recognize 2 of our students. Unfortunately, our 5th grader is also sick today, so I wanted to recognize her. Her name is Kylie Rakoska, and just, if you're at home watching, hi Kylie. And for the 4th grader, I have today Jacob Thorpe, and I want to read a little bit about what his team of teachers said today. Jacob is someone that everyone should want on their team. He is polite and a hard worker. Things are not always easy for Jacob, yet he runs out onto the field ready to try again. Jacob is a team player and an all-star student and friend. So, Jacob Thorpe.
I'm Jacob, and my mom and dad is here, and I like baseball out of school, and in school I like math.
And now I'd like to welcome Mrs. Cooper from Legend Elementary.
Thank you, Mr. Myers. My name is Ellen Cooper, and I'm the principal at Legend Elementary, so happy to be here today with all of the Citizens of the Month. Congratulations to all of you and your parents. As was said earlier, it's quite an honor to be in this room. Also, thank you to the Rotary Club for sponsoring our luncheon. We really appreciate that. I have two wonderful students to introduce to you today. First is our 4th grade student. Her name is Ellis Bolte, and she will tell a little bit about herself and who she's brought today.
Hi, my name is Ellis Bolte. I have my mom and my dad with me. In school, I like to do math, and out of school, I like to do gymnastics.
Thank you, Ellis. Her teachers, before I go on to our 5th grade student, say she is respected by all of her classmates because she always treats others with kindness, a really important attribute for us at Legend Elementary. She's a friend to everyone, works hard, and gives her best effort in everything she does. Our 5th grade Citizen of the Month is waiting in the wings here, and her name is Kira Madison. Kira, come on in.
Hello, my name is Kira Madison, and I'm from Legend Elementary. And today I brought my Anthony and my mom. And when at school I like to read, and at home I like to draw.
Thank you, Kira. I'd also like to say a few words of what her teachers and her peers say about her. She is kind and sweet, a good friend to everyone. She's invested in learning, and the class benefits from her calm and focused energy. Finally, I like this one. The class mantra in her classroom, Mr. Morrison's room, is work hard and be nice to people. Kira lives the mantra every day. Thank you. We have McGuffey next.
Hi, I'm Cindy Baker, and I'm the principal at McGuffey Elementary, and I have two wonderful students with me today. And they, on behalf of McGuffey and my two students, we'd like to thank the Newark Rotary for having us today. Thank you, Mr. Stickle. My first representative is 4th grade student, Miss Macy Hogue. Come on out, Macy.
My name is Macy Hogue. I'm in 4th grade. In school, I like to do math. Out of school, I like to do gymnastics. And I'm here with my mom and my dad.
Wonderful job, Macy. Our 5th grade representative is Miss Alyssa Parks.
Hi, my name is Alyssa Parks. I'm here with my mom and my sister. In school, I like to do reading, and out of school, I like to ride my bike.
From Carson.
Good afternoon, everyone. Glad to be here. Congratulations to everyone, and thank you to Rotary for your support. I have two fabulous students here today. Just really happy that they're here with me today because they've been a part of my family since I've been at Carson. The parents, which I know that these kids are going to say a lot about them, but they are just always there for us. They are at every parent event that we have. They are at every fundraiser that we have. They come in and they show us pictures of their grandchildren. They come in and give us updates. I've had other siblings, and so I just am really glad to celebrate not only the students but these families because it takes all of everybody together to get these kids here today. So come on over, Sylviana. This is Sylviana Sullivan. She's our 4th grade representative. And a couple of things that her friends and her teacher had to say was that she's just the girl that's always on it. And she is very responsible. The teacher said that when she's out of the room, she knows that you're her go-to person, that you're going to be the one to tell that substitute teacher anything that they might wonder about. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to you, okay?
Hello, my name is Sylviana, and this is my dad and my mom. My favorite subject from school is gym, and my favorite subject from out from school is drawing.
Next student is Josh Roberts. He's our 5th grade representative, and he is just an all-around fantastic student as well. Some of the things that his classmates and teacher had to say, that he's just always on task, working very hard. He's extremely helpful. Always, always, the teacher wrote down, that you're always roaring. At Carson, we say that we roar, we respect others and accept responsibility, and they all said that you're just that kid that they can look to for the right decision. So with that, Josh, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Hi, my name is Joshua Roberts. I am a 5th grader. I am with my mom and dad, Cheryl and Richard, and my favorite subject in school is art, and what I do at home is play video games.
Next up, we have Mrs. Neighbors from John Clem.
Hi, I'm Linda Neighbors. I'm the proud principal at John Clem Elementary. I'd like to thank Rhodey also. This is one of my favorite days of the month. I look forward to this every month. I have 2 wonderful kids here from John Clem. We talk about pride, John Clem pride, in our school, and these 2 really are at the top of that to show that. I asked the kids in their classrooms why they think they deserve this award this time. And our first, I'll talk about Elijah first. Come on out, Elijah. This is Elijah Bennett. And this is what the kids in his classroom said about him. They said he cares about people. He is very kind and never bullies anyone. He is funny and helps others when they need help. Elijah.
Hi, my name is Elijah Bennett. I'm in 4th grade at John Clem Elementary. I'm here with my mom, dad, and little brother. Inside of school, I like math. Outside of school, I like playing video games.
All right, the 5th grade representative is Nolan Sayers. Come on out, Nolan. The kids in his classroom said, I love this one. He sets a good example, and that's, you know, at a 5th grade when they see a kid and look up to a child like that. Always gives a hand to anyone who needs it. He works well with others, he's caring, helpful, and respectful. Nolan.
Hi, my name is Nolan Sayers. I go to John Clem. I'm here with my mom and dad. In school, I like to do gym, and outside, I like to go to church. My church is CLC.
Next up is Cherry Valley, Mr. Coleman.
Thank you, Mrs. Neighbors. My name is Chet Coleman, a very proud principal at Cherry Valley. I'd like to thank Rotary for everything they do for us here and in the community. But a special thank you to all your parents, because you know we can stand up here as principals and administrators, but without you we couldn't do any of it. As I said, I'm very proud, but nothing makes me more proud than to see former Cherry Valley students carrying on that tradition. And we had 3 of them up here today. We had Maddie, Dallas, and Gabby. So congratulations to you 3 for carrying on that great Cherry Valley tradition. But those individuals that are starting another tradition are 2 outstanding young ladies that we have here today. And at Cherry Valley, we have a little saying that responsibility plus respect plus attitude leads to success. And these 2 fine young ladies are just an outstanding example for that. First is Miss Devlin Fowler. She's our 4th grade representative.
Hi, my name is Devlin Fowler. I'm in 4th grade at Cherry Valley. My favorite thing to do in school is math, and my favorite thing to do out school is gym. And I'm here for mom.
And our 5th grade representative is Miss Braylon Fifield.
My name is Braylon, and I'm here with my mom and dad. And my favorite subject in school is reading, and my favorite subject at school is drawing.
What was your favorite thing to do out of school? What was your favorite thing to do out of school? Drawing. Oh, I thought I heard jogging. I'll tell you, isn't it great to hear what others have to say about them, their teachers, their peers, those type of things. Because Jack mentioned something earlier, it's the things you see in the news, and I sit there and I think to myself, you know, if I ever watch the evening news, and it's 27 minutes of what's wrong with the world, and they put something good on right at the end. Has anybody ever noticed that? A feel-good story, that type of thing. And it's just the way our society is right now. But I'm here to tell you, after 33 years in this business of working with students and things like that, boy, we have a lot of good things going on and a lot of hope that our future is going to be good as these students, not just here in Newark, all over the place. A lot of good young people in this country that are doing good things and treating people with respect. Sometimes you only see the bad stuff. We have to step back and see all the good things. And we do that here at the school. Occasionally, you just shake your head and say, why do we do that? About 0.0001% of the time. And we've got a lot of great things going on in our school district, from our student achievement that students are doing, and from the character education that these students are getting going through our school district. And how I measure a school district, because this is my 10th year in the district. So I'm starting to get a lot of kids who I know that graduated, and whether they went to college. Not everybody goes to college. Some people go to a trade school, some people get a job. Not everybody has to go to college. But we're preparing students to either get that job and be successful at what you want to do, go to college. As I talk to our graduates, well, I'll tell you, we've got some great Newark graduates out there doing some wonderful things in this world. I always talk about, boy, it's a great time to be a cat. I also recognize it's always been a great time to be a cat. We need to remember that, be proud of who we are, thankful for what we have in this school district, and remember that we have there is a lot of hope with what our children are doing and those type of things. So let's give our children a hand. Thank you very much. So let's have our principals stand up. I always end this thing this way. Our principals stand up with me. I'll tell you, I'm looking around the room at some people. Ellen, how long have you been at Legend Elementary?
We were just talking about that. This is either my 22nd or my 23rd year as an elementary principal, and I kind of lost track.
Yeah, not all of it, but because of
12 or 13 at
12 or
Legend,
13.
10 years at North Elementary.
Linda, how long have you been in the district?
This is my 29th year in the district, but this is my 14th year.
14th year as a principal. So if you stand, and John, how you've been here quite a while.
11th year at North Digital, 14th year in Newark.
So what I want you to recognize is a lot of these people have been here double-digit years, been principals for quite a while, and they pour their, one thing about a school administrator that, I realize after 33, there will be a day when I say this to myself, hey, it's time to spend a little more time at night with my family, other than others. My point is, these people pour a lot of hours into the school day. I know I'll be up to high school tonight watching the girls basketball. I know Mr. Bowman will. And, these are long days. We support our children. We love to do it or we wouldn't do it. But I want you to, students, before you leave here today, I'm going to have you do it right now, so I'm going to do something else. Before you leave here today, before you leave your table, I want you to shake your principal's hand or give them a hug and tell them how much you appreciate them, because parents always say, I hope you don't see him. I'm a former high school principal, and I used to hear that all the time. I hope you don't see my child. And I would think, man, I have 600 kids in here. 597 of them I'd love to see every day all the time. 3 of them I don't care to see a whole lot, I'm very honest. But going to the principal's office is a great thing. It's a good thing. If you go in and just say, hey, Mrs. Elwell, I appreciate what you do. So I want you to do that before you go, and let's show our appreciation to our people that are leading our village. I'm going to end today with our students doing something for me, because at 57 years of age, I recognize I'm standing right where I'm standing right now because of the people I was around at Clear Fork Schools, which is about 30 minutes up the road, 30 or 40, maybe 50, depending on how fast you drive. I'm thinking 30. I can't get there in 30. But up Route 13, that way, and I appreciate the folks I were around. Most people get an education because of the influences that you've had by a teacher or a coach. and I'm a product of that. But I'm really a product of being in a family with a good mother. Father was a pistol sometimes, but those moms make the world a little bit better when your father's a pistol, so to speak. And good grandparents, wonderful grandparents. I'm a father of 4, a grandparent of 7. I know I don't look that old, do I? Grandparent of 7, and I love them dearly. Love them dearly. But I try to teach them that when I'm around my mother and they're around me, I always tell my mother that I love her and how much I appreciate everything that she did for me. Because we moms and dads can shake our head to say, we go without if we have to for our children. Our children are our lives that way. And I know I'm sitting here looking at Grandpa, and I'm going to ask you a question. Can I ask you a question? Do you love your grandfather? You know what? I could tell that when you're up there. I can tell Grandpa loves you from that standpoint. And he's sitting here with a smile on his face because he knows he raised his child right, and he's raising his child right to be in this room. Nothing. You proud to be in here, Grandpa? Yes, I am. Yes, you are, and you should be. That's wonderful. So all of us folks out here, so students, right now, and it's a little tougher on this side of the room when it comes to dads. Kate Bafford, give your mom and dad a hug, and I want you to do something. I want you to look them right in the eye and be sincere and tell them how much you love them and appreciate them. So let's take a moment to do that. Who's going to lead us? Somebody lead us. We can't get out of here until you do. Everybody gets a hug. Good job.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, that was a good hug over here, man. I'm gonna mention something to you. It shouldn't take Mr. You to get you to do that every now and then. Okay? Not have to be every day, but occasionally let them know. Because I'm telling you, your parents love you, and they're raising you right, or you wouldn't be in here. Did you give Grandpa a hug? I said your parents. And I like this. I bet Mr. Franks is going to be watching this. He's going to look at you. He's going to look at Grandpa, who's a well put together man, and your dad is a big guy, and you're going to be a big guy, and the football coach is probably going to give you a call after he watches this. I would imagine. But again, thank you for what you do. We have a great school district. We have a great community. So, Mr. Stickle over here, stand up again if you will. I'll tell you, what a great, this is what it's about. That's right, it's about getting involved in a community and making your community stronger. And I will tell you, Newark, there's nobody that has the fortunate, what would I say? Fortunality, is that a word? More, is that a word?
Where are you going? I'm not sure what you thought.
We're just really fortunate. How about that? We're just really fortunate. You can tell I have more. Look at everything I send out. Is that comma right? And so we're just really fortunate to have a group of businesses and social agencies and groups like the Rotary, the Lions Club, Kiwanis. I'm just changing set because there's our president of Kiwanis this year. And that's why we at the school get involved in those organizations because, I know Seth's working hard as a Kiwanian to send kids to camp. And I know everything that the Rotary Club does to make us stronger. And not only that, outside of Rotary, Jack is a good community member of Gleason's community. So let's give Mr. Stickle another round of applause. Get those blankets out of storage. Get Netflix ready. Football Sunday, because I've heard 50 weather reports and they're all bad. But thanks again. Grab a cookie on your way out and have a. Okay, we're going to do a picture up front so the parents will be able to come right here. But I want the middle and high school students to come up first. They'll stand in the back row. I forget that.